So close your eyes and imagine in your mind a very sacred place meant only for you and for your peaceful meditation. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Continue to breathe, paying attention to the silence of your sacred space. Put your hand over your heart and the other hand over your upper belly or your solar plexus. Repeat in your mind after me and say to yourself, I forgive myself for all the distractions I place in front of me to hide my existence and my true nature. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that others need to change as a distraction from my own surface chatter. Breathe. I ask others to forgive me for blaming them for my disconnection to my true self. And breathe. I ask others to forgive me for every time I expected them to take responsibility for my life. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that my partner has to change for me to feel good. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I require my partner's approval to feel happy, confident, and secure. And breathe. I give my partner permission to forgive me for blaming them for my unhappiness. And breathe. I give myself permission to release my partner from the obligation to complete me. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I had a right to a loving parent. And breathe. I give myself permission to release my parents from the feeling they failed with me. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that my children have to change for me to feel good. And breathe. I release my children from the need to bring me pride so they can write their own paths to the rhythm of their hearts as it whispers in their ear. Breathe. I forgive myself for believing that worry is my only choice. And breathe. I give myself permission to believe I don't lack anything. And breathe. I give myself permission to experience life in such a way that I learn from all the experiences presented to me at any time and with great thankfulness. And breathe. I express deep gratitude and thankfulness to those who come before me, despite the challenges they endured, thanking my grandparents and ancestors who came together to allow me to be alive right now with the freedom to follow my path today. And breathe. I give myself permission to release them from the past failures and unfulfilled desires, knowing they have done their best to travel their way of living with their standard of consciousness. Breathe. I give my parents, grandparents, and ancestors permission to forgive me for blaming them for my dis-ease and dissatisfaction. And breathe. I love and accept myself as I strip my soul from family loyalties and patterns that bring dysfunction and disharmony, as I take responsibility for fulfilling my life's purpose. And breathe. I give myself permission to say yes to the wisdom of the heart, saying yes to fulfilling my life's purpose and assignments. And breathe. I give myself permission to say yes to the purifying of my heart and soul, even if it takes the agonizing trials of the agonizing heart and soul to live a higher life. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I am the one required to unite or meet the expectations of others by relinquishing my own autonomy. Breathe. I, I love and respect others as I show kindness by supporting them as they take responsibility for their own lives. And breathe. I cherish my essence, my way of expressing it, even if not everyone can understand me, or even if they dislike my essence. And breathe. I cherish and respect the essence of others, their way of expressing it, even if I don't understand them. And breathe. I honor the divinity in me and all others, respecting the lives of each living thing in kindness, even if I don't understand another's life's purpose. And breathe. In this place of silence, where I can retreat and find stillness, I embrace all in kindness and compassion, allowing my true nature, my eternal essence, to integrate with life itself for my highest and greatest good. And breathe. I give myself permission to sit in silence and find my stillness. And breathe. In silence, the chatter in my head dissipates. In silence, I learn to feel. In silence, I cultivate the divine and become one. So take a deep breath. And give yourself permission to embrace the silence in your life. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes and this time see the world in a new way, where your life has precise meaning and purpose. Embrace the silent whenever you feel lost or confused, and allow it to teach you where your true power resides.